My mom, she really felt sorry for him. She's Pisces, so, they're kind of compassionate people, So, she felt kind of sorry for him. And she would buy him different little things, like maybe a shirt, or he's playing with some jive group that wants you to wear a bow tie or something. We didn't have no money to buy no beer or something. We had sneaked in with living with my moms without her even knowing it, because she go to work in the morning, and we come in and go to sleep, and we get up before she gets back and, straighten up and be gone, or either be sitting around like we just walked in or something. We had this little kitten. My mom's that threw us out one time because of the kitten. She didn't throw us out, but, Jimmy was so stubborn until, the kitten, she was finicky one day and wouldn't eat the cat food. Jimmy got all upset, and he thought the cat was going to die because she had, froze the food a couple of days because she was sick of the same old crap, She wouldn't eat it, so Jimmy took a can of my mom's solid white tuna, right? 49 cents a can at the time, and poured it out for the kid to eat. She ate part of it and left the other part there. My mom's came home and hit the and see. She said, "You and that crazy ass nigga, that cat, one of the two, y'all got to go." So Jimmy said, I told him a bunch of. I wasn't gonna just go and say, well, my mom said, we gotta go, us or the cat, I went over and souped it up. I really did it up, I said, she called you crazy, and she said you were a hippie and a parasite and all kind of and said that something about his music. Oh, I exaggerated it to no end. So we got on the subway with the cat in one of these big brown, yellow looking business envelopes. And the cat scratched a hole in the bag, on the end of the bag, right? You're not supposed to take animals on the subway. Scratched a hole in the end of the bag, and lady across the way busted out and started laughing when she saw the little kitty poke his black head through the bag, She busted out and started laughing, and I grabbed the kitty's head and left the other end of the bag unprotected. The kitty got out. The conductor saw him. We were scrambling around for kitty. Jim was laughing so hard, he couldn't help do nothing. He could stand there acting like he was about to pee on himself, right? Just standing there really screaming to no end. So, they threw us off the train at the next stop, we had to walk all the way home. He did Walking the Dog by Rufus Thomas all by himself. And he really killed them, man. From then on, there was this certain crowd. You know how there's a certain neighborhood crowd that always comes, you know what I mean? There was a certain crowd that looked forward to him, you know what I mean? So then they'd buy us beer now. All of a sudden, they knew what Jimmy was all about, and they'd buy us beer. There was a time when he was heavy into blues. Blues was it. He would play a little rock every now and then, a little rhythm and blues, they call it, but it was stomped down funky blues. Elmo James was his favorite, He used to take a little glass, those little hotel glasses, and put it on the strings, and, like they do those steel bars and things, and get that sound that Elmo gets, and he tried to wave his voice, like Elmo did, right? He used to wake me up all through the night. Hey, listen to this, I got it, I got it. And The Sky's Crying was his favorite. It Hurts Me Too was a favorite of his, but The Sky's Crying was his main thing, and Bleeding Heart. I'll never forget, like about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, he wakes me up. Hey, I got it. And he was just going crazy about Bob Dylan, telling me all this stuff, and I just knew, I saw in the picture that he was white, right? I just knew it's going to be some super heavy, low-down, funky white boy I done slept, you know what I mean? So I said, well, let me go listen to this. He sat me in front of one speaker, and he sat in front of the other. And he turned it up so loud, I almost busted my eardrums. He come back from London, and he's playing all this music for me. It's really evident that he's made a hell of a change, and there's even no hint of the old Jimmy. You just wouldn't even know it was the same cat. I went to one gig, and that was at Hunter College, the night we had the picture made that was in the Electric Ladyland album. That's the only gig I ever went to after he was famous, because, it was just too much. I couldn't get ready for it.